good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is totally unplanned, but I thought I would bring you along. I was getting ready this morning and I was thinking about it. I'm like, when am I going to get on the road to visit all of the stores that I love to stop at as I'm decorating? Home Goods, Kirkland's, things like that. I'm like, this is like literally the only day where my schedule works out that way. So we just hurried out the door this morning and I am sitting outside of Home Goods. It's 9:30 on Thursday. And so I have a couple of hours that I'm going to dedicate towards just like home decor shopping. And then I also need to make a stop at Costco. I even told the kids, I'm like, I might even stop at Crumble as well to bring home some cookies. The menu looked really good this week. So I have lots of places to go. I'm not going to probably share like a full shop with me, but if I find any treasures, of course, I will share them with you. Home Goods, I consider a success. I only found a few things, but that's pretty typical for me. I usually don't go in and come out with a cart full, like just a couple of treasures. I could not walk out without kitchen towels though. That's my weakness when I go in there. So fresh set of hand towels, and I'll show you everything else that I grabbed. It's nothing spectacular, but I'm happy with it. And then I actually just ran into Kirkland's, which is like it's just down the mall. I didn't find a single thing. A lot of Halloween decor. That's pretty much all that was in there was Halloween decor. So I'm pretty sure I'm behind on my fall shopping or fall decor. But yeah, I didn't find a single thing at Kirkland's. There's a couple things I was like, oh, maybe, but it wasn't meant to be. So I'm going to continue on. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go. I have a few ideas in mind, but of course I will share with you if I find any other amazing things. I cleared out the trunk to make room for my Costco haul. It's been a while since we've been there. It was a big trip. And so now I have soccer balls. They're rolling around in the back seat. They're driving me crazy. And not to mention the bath tissue gets to ride in the center. But I'm all done with my shopping. Not as successful as fall decor as I wanted, but I kind of went into it thinking it was going to be that way. I did stop at Crumble as well, so the kids will be happy. They look so good. It's Thursday. I think we might save them for tomorrow night for our movie night. We'll see if they make it that long, but I am going to head home. Lots of groceries to put away and pick up the kids, and we have a lot of activities tonight. I'm thinking I might show you a few of my Costco items. It's a lot of just the everyday basics. It's kind of a boring one, honestly, but I think I'll just pick up this vlog another day to share with you the other goodies that I found, and then we'll do a little bit of fall decorating. We'll see what other things we can get into, but I'm going to head home. It is now the next day. I got the kids to school. I'm actually not feeling 100% this morning. I had planned to record my fall kitchen decorate with me today, but I'm just like very low energy. The kids are passing around a cold, and I'm pretty sure that I've also caught that as well. So I'm trying to take care of myself today. So then next week we'll just jump right in and do all the fall. I want to decorate the kitchen as well as our living room. So two of my biggest fall decorating videos. After that, we're going to do the fall front porch. So yeah, just not necessarily feeling myself. So I wanted to have a just cozy day at home. It's cold and windy outside, and it says it feels like 40 degrees out, and I believe it. It's super, super chilly. Feels like fall for sure. So I still need to show you my finds from yesterday when we were out shopping. It was like speed shopping day. I think that also just wore me out, and it's really hard when I'm gone all day and night to really get caught up on everything. So this day is definitely needed. I'm thinking I don't know what I'm gonna do. Should I bake? I kind of want to save that for the weekend with the kids. I'm actually, and I'm on solo mom duty for the next 4 days. My husband is out of town. So yeah, just want to be my best version of myself this weekend. So I think just kind of taking it a little bit more easy today is exactly what I need. So I want to show you my finds. We're going to do some fall decorating because I just can't help myself, but we'll save the kitchen and living room for next week. But speaking of taking care of myself, I actually wanted to give a big thank you to OmniLux for sponsoring today's video. I first shared with you the OmniLux Contour Face Mask. It's probably been 2 months now, I would say, and I have been still using it. It's part of actually my bedtime routine. This is like one of my favorite little self-care devices that has just been truly working wonders for my skin. OmniLux is recognized as the world leader in medical grade LED light therapy devices. Now I have the contour face mask right here, but they also have a wide variety of options available. There's one for men, there's an OmniLux Clear, there's also minis as well. But they're all FDA cleared, dermatologist recommended, and they really give you that just professional care right at home. Particularly that's a hard word by the way, particularly for their skin rejuvenating and acne clearing results is the big thing when it comes to the face mask. And I can say after using it now for, I'd say consistently for a couple of months, I've noticed some drastic changes. My face just overall feels a lot healthier. When I first started using this mask, I had just a bunch of breakouts right by my hairline. That's all completely gone. And I'd say that's probably the biggest thing that I've noticed as far as my skin just feeling overall brighter. So the process is you just put on the mask and you use it for 10 minutes a day. I would say consistently use it 4 times a week. It's just part of my bedtime routine. It comes with this rechargeable little battery pack that you can plug in. And then you put the mask on and then the light comes on for 10 minutes. It's super easy. Let me just show you the mask here up close. It's super easy and I actually look forward to enjoying this part of my bedtime routine. So there's the front and there's the back with all of the lights. There we go. I will say I have looked into other treatments and methods and considered different options when it comes to my skincare. But what I can really appreciate about the OmniLux mask is that it is natural, it's non-invasive, and it really just helps enhance my overall glow and appearance of my skin. Additional benefits that go along with treatments like this: it reduces fine lines and wrinkles, evens out that skin tone and texture, and enhances the skin's firmness and elasticity, which is like, check, check, check. I need all of those things. But I'm going to have a QR code on the screen as well as a link down below in the description box. If you click on the link, that's going to score yourself 10% off at checkout with OmniLux. Again, I have the contour face one. Absolutely love it. So easy to use. It's something that I can't imagine not being a part of my bedtime routine at this point. I had to put this on our crumble box last night, but that did not stop my husband. But he's out of town now, so he had to have a little bit of his favorite one. But they look so, so good. We're going to have, what we'll do, oh, wait. So we bought the crumble cookie cutter. Have you seen that? I think this is like $5 from Crumble, but it divides the cookie so you can share, which is what we always do. Yeah, love that. So that was kind of a new little thing. I didn't know it existed until like a month ago. But yeah, we'll cut all these up and share these while we watch a movie tonight in moderation. But I wanted to show you those before they're gone. I thought I would sit down though to show you my small but mighty purchases yesterday. I'm actually probably the most excited about the cutest little thing that I found at Michael's. So I'm going to show you that. I think everything was 40% off in the fall. They had a lot of, everyone had so much Halloween. It's like, I don't want Halloween, I want cute fall decor. But I'm considering actually decorating for Halloween a little bit this year because there's so, I don't know, there's just a lot of cute decor pieces that I was seeing, but I did not buy any of them. But the one thing that I picked up, this is full price $19.99, so I think it was like $12 with the sale. The cutest little pumpkin cloche you ever did see. So it has a wood base to it, which I really like. And it has a pumpkin on the top. How cute. Isn't that? That's the only thing I bought, but I was like, yes, please. That is so cute. This would fit on a tiered tray for sure. I've considered doing a tiered tray this fall. I have not 100% decided either way, but I'm gonna show you how I style this coming up in my kitchen video next week, or I guess maybe later in the week for you. I didn't buy anything at Kirkland's. Who is shocked? I am, for one. I am very shocked. However, you know, I haven't bought as much decor from there as I used to. I don't know, I feel like my style has evolved a little bit and they've gone this way and I've gone maybe this way a little bit. I don't know. We'll see when Christmas comes around, but I didn't find anything and they didn't have a ton out. It was all Halloween. So I went to Home Goods. That was like the main place I wanted to go to. Of course, I had to buy Charlie some treats. Can't not buy Charlie something when I go there. I was actually looking for tennis balls, but they didn't have just like a classic tennis ball. Those are his favorite right now. And we desperately needed them. I did buy this for my coffee station. This is not fall decor, $5.99. But it's like an adorable little espresso like measuring cup. There's measurements on it. Yeah, espresso measuring cup. I just thought that would look super cute at my little coffee station, so I grabbed that. Our coffee maker does make espresso shots, so you know, upgraded that. And then, oh, I think I told you I bought kitchen towels. These are just like a classic, like burnt orange almost striped towel. I love a fresh set of kitchen towels. You know you're getting old when you appreciate a new kitchen towel. But these were $9.99. And then I also picked up this vase, which I actually went to this section first because it's kind of fun to see what they have. This one was $34.99, but I liked it because it's like an off-white color. I like the stripe detail, but I really like shorter and like chunkier vases, lower profile. I have a lot of taller ones, but these are just awesome. So I have a couple of ideas in mind where this will go, so you'll have to stay tuned for my fall decorating, but was happy to grab this. One place I thought we could decorate today would be my little half bathroom and my like mudroom hallway area. It's a smaller space and I've been wanting to get it decorated, especially now that I went to Bath & Body Works and grabbed a few of the new fall hand soaps. So you have to buy 5, I think it was 5 for $27 or something like that. So I just grabbed 5 different fall hand soaps here. Pumpkin, I like the, you're gonna laugh, it has plaid on it. I can't pass up plaid. So pumpkin cupcake, actually might have Macy put that one by her sink. Sunrise Woods, Autumn Drive, they all smelled really good. Apple Crisp, Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This one we'll probably put in my bathroom today. Aside from Costco though, that's literally all I bought yesterday while we were out speed shopping, and I went everywhere. Okay, so we went to Home Goods, Kirkland's, TJ Maxx, World Market. I stopped in Michael's. I went to At Home, and then I went to Costco. I also stopped at Hobby Lobby and Bath & Body Works. So no wonder I was exhausted last night. But yeah, we stocked up at Costco. I did buy one of the mums. They have giant mums. I think they were like $17.99. I only bought one though because those things are huge and that's all I could fit in my cart. And 2, I think I'll get some smaller ones here locally. So yeah, I also bought these at Costco. This was a new set of knives that we needed. King Shan, I think is how you say it. I have been eyeing a new set of knives. Actually, we need them. We're hard on our knives. But I've been eyeing a set very similar, same brand on Crate and Barrel. They were like $400. I'm like, I can't spend that on knives. And these were like less than half the price of that. So that was kind of an unexpected thing, but I saw them, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like the same thing, but better. Should I show you some of my Costco fun finds? I don't know, is that exciting to you? I did buy the boys a couple of shirts, some fun snacks. I stocked up on granola that I love. Frozen veggies. I love Costco's frozen green beans and broccoli. I make those pretty much every day. A sheet pan, frozen veggie tray. We just toss them in the oven. They're so, so good. These were a fun seasonal item that we did score that the kids already broke into this morning, the apple cider donuts. So I think I'll probably put the rest of these in my little cake stand at the coffee station, but those got a thumbs up from the kiddos. This is my favorite granola, and they don't always have it, so I bought, actually I grabbed 2 of these, the cookie granola. That's the chocolate chip, and then I also got just the original one as well. So I am good to go on granola. Siete green free cookies, the Mexican vanilla chocolate chip. I broke these open last night and tried one. Very good. Very, very good. So those, I did buy other things for the kids and things, but these are for me. These are the sets that I picked up for the boys. These were on sale. They were like $14. So you get a long sleeve and then you also get a short sleeve. So perfect for the kids. So that's Ethan's. Andrew wore his to school already today. He was pretty excited. He got the same set as Madden did. I mean, $7 shirt. And these are like their favorite colors right now. They're in their beige era, just like their mom. But the other stuff just isn't as exciting, like toilet paper, stuff for like school lunches, applesauce, like the basics, you know, bread. So fruit, we got lots of fruit. I also just unboxed and washed my knife set that I picked up, and it's beautiful. It's so pretty. It's a big upgrade. Oh my gosh. I stood there in the store forever like, should I get this? Should I not? I checked online. I couldn't find it online. Like they had other sets, but not that one. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab it. I'm so glad I did. It's so pretty. So you have like, it's like a creamy white. They also had a black knife, but we did the creamy white option, and I'm excited now. I just want to like play in my kitchen and start styling away, but I will save that for my next video. But other than that, I'm just putting things away that I just showed you, tying up loose ends from yesterday, like from when we were out and about, and then it'll be time to decorate. I'm one though that I can't move on to the next project until like the house is clean. Like it has to be picked up and like put away before we can go on with the day. I don't know. Is anyone else like that? I'm just finishing up lunch with a little yogurt bowl, I suppose, but I'm finishing up my granola, but I wanted to show you these. If you put granola on just like vanilla Greek yogurt, but if you top it with a sprinkle of these chocolate salted caramel chips, your life will never be the same. So give it a shot. I think you'll really like it. I just find these at Walmart. This is pretty much my go-to every single night after dinner. It's so, so good. I don't know if I've ever showed that, but that's like our pocket door to our pantry. And we, of course, wanted a door there so we can come from the garage with groceries to go straight through that way. This door is rarely ever closed. But it is nice to have if you don't want everyone who comes in your front door or back door to see inside your pantry. So I thought I would close it because we're going to be doing a little bit of decorating down this hallway. So first of all, I want to say, was it in the spring I hung these hooks? And I'm not sure if, I think I shared it with you, but these were from Pottery Barn. It's just kind of an extra area to hang coats and things like that. We're kind of getting into coat season, so I'm not going to decorate the hooks, but I thought we would try to style the top shelf area. I did already hang this autumn harvest sign. This is an oldie from Kirkland's, and Hobby Lobby also had it. I don't know if they had it this year. I don't remember seeing it, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm kind of late to the show on that, but hung that here, so I thought that would be a fun little area to decorate. Super easy. But the main space today I wanted to focus on was our little half bathroom that we have here. My green table is still going strong, love it so much, so we'll kind of redecorate a little bit of that. I'm actually washing the hand towel that will go in here, but I figure we'll just add some touches of fall to this space. Also have this art above the toilet here that I want to change out as well. So I might just pull out the more spring summer items and then we'll get to decorating. I'm definitely feeling a little bit run down. I haven't taken anything. I try not to unless I'm desperate. But yeah, I think this is like the perfect size space for me to tackle today. But I am so excited to decorate my kitchen. Like, I feel like some of these final pieces that I just picked up yesterday were like the missing piece to the puzzle. So getting excited, but I know that rest and just kind of taking it easy is in my best interest. You're sitting on my hooks right now. It actually works out great as a little tripod. So let's pull out some of the more spring stuff. I really don't know if I'm going to use this lamp. I like it because it's like a battery operated lamp, but kind of want to add pumpkins instead, I think. I'm just gonna set it all up here. I think first I might switch out my print in here. I did an order at Walgreens, what was it, 2 days ago? I just had a bunch of different images printed. I'll link the Etsy one that I bought, but it had like hundreds of different files. So I just picked some of my favorites and printed them off. That one. I think though, I'm just looking at the size. I think I might do this one. It has color. It's a pretty, you know, white area. So adding a little bit of color will do well over there. So I think we'll switch that out first. Be right back. That is super cute. I like that a lot. The colors are like perfect. It almost looks like I need to wipe down this frame though. It's like, how does this get dirty? I know how, boys. This little plant is from Kirkland's, but I thought it would be cute. Just a little touch here. How's that? I think it works. You know, it's very simple, but it's a small area. You don't want to add too much. How cute is that wallflower? I bought this years ago, and it's still one of my favorites. But in it, I have almond croissant. It smells so good. And I think this is really one of the only spaces I use wallflowers because it's right when you come in the house, and so it smells really good. And of course, you want the bathroom to smell fresh, and I love it has a night light. I'm gonna add the soap that I just shared with you. Mirror's dirty. Gotta take care of that quick. My hand towel is not dry all the way. I'm not sure why I decided to wash it right now. I thought I had 2 of them, but I don't. So we'll wait for that. I am not sure if we'll add anything else. I typically don't, but we'll see once the towel is dry. But I thought we would move on to my little green table. I'm actually not going to even mess with the bottom. I think I just like how it looks the way it is. A couple of vases from Magnolia, and then a couple of my favorite books as well. So we'll just style the top. And as you can imagine, this is a very difficult angle to give you the full shot, but I'm going to try my best. I have this old hearth and hand plant. I was thinking about putting it right here because I like the height that it gives and the color. I'm gonna just put it right there. It stays out of the way. We can still get to the light switch. I think that'll work. And then I bought these pumpkins from Kirkland's, I think last year. Yeah, they must have been last year. But I like that you can stack them. I'm thinking we'll do something like that. Oh, yeah, maybe like that. And then I can just have this clock that's always in here. So far, so good. I feel like it's missing something though. I'll show you what I'm thinking. I have this extra towel. I got this last year from Crate & Barrel. It came with the gingham ones. I actually ended up buying, I think, 2 sets of them because I was like I just was over the top in love with them. So I have this extra one, and I've been watching a lot of fall decor videos where they're draping towels like everywhere. I'm like, I wonder if that would work in here. So I might give it a try. Towels also work in bathrooms. Let's see. My towel's dry, so now I can finally hang it up and we'll see what it all looks like together. And if I want to add anything else. This has always been an extremely hard room to record, but it looks super cute in person. It's not too much, it's not too little. You know, it's easy to say to add more to the walls, but sometimes less is more, especially for smaller rooms like this. So I'm happy with what we got put together today in here. So I think we're going to move on from the bathroom and focus on my little ledge or shelf here. Should be super easy. I am thinking I want to incorporate some green and some florals. That's about all I know at this point, but green to go with the cabinetry and the table I think will be really nice. And yeah, we're gonna leave the hooks empty. Like I said, we use those. Charlie is wondering what this crazy lady is doing in the hallway, adding things to the hooks. Aren't you? I know I am. Couldn't leave it alone, I guess. I couldn't resist. I think the wreath is too much. But I was like, you know, my mom actually bought me this bag years ago for my birthday. And I've always wanted to display it. But I feel like it looks silly on its own, like I want to add. And then it's like, no, that's not what we were trying to do. So, I might leave it like this for now. We'll see how long that lasts. But I think it would be fun to find, I kind of wanted to leave this open in case you want to like set your cell phone down. I actually think I will. It's a good place to drop your phone if you're like putting your shoes on or something. It gets kind of hectic over here when we're running out the door to school. So I might just leave it for now with the bag. It looks very, very cute. This is such a hard little space to show you though. I'm so sorry. I was running around looking for things for the mudroom and I found one last little pumpkin I decided to add on here, and I actually have a funny story about this Jacqueline. It's not funny. It actually makes me angry. So I'm like, do I really want to put it out? I was influenced to buy this off of Amazon, and just so you can tell, it's like, it's smaller and like it fits in the palm of my hand. Like, he is small. So I follow this influencer on Instagram, and she does a wonderful job decorating. And she had posted, I'm not gonna say who it was, by the way. She's not on YouTube, but I'm not gonna do that. But so she posted this link. She's like, I ordered this, it's gonna high sellout risk or whatever. And so I was like, oh, these are, you know, viral, it's gonna sell out. I'm gonna buy one, it's totally on trend. thinking, you know, this is a good size jack-o'-lantern I can set on my counter. And the picture made it look like it was 5 times the size of that. So when I get this dinky little box in the mail, like 2 weeks later, I'm like, what in the world is this? I open that up. Guess how much that little jack-o'-lantern cost? $19.99 for this tiny little guy. I was so mad. So instantly I pull up Amazon, I'm like, I am returning this. It wasn't free return. So at the end of the day, like, I'm like, I learned my lesson. Were the dimensions on there? Most likely. They are now anyways. I don't remember if I looked. You know, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, I gotta get it really quick. You know, everyone's gonna buy it. Never again. I still trust her, but I gotta be more careful when I do that kind of stuff. So he makes me angry. $20 for this little guy. Maybe I should turn him this way. That's cuter, actually. Then I don't have to look at his face. So now that I have that off my chest about that little pumpkin over there, I'm going to show you. I actually just went ahead and styled this little nook here. I was just grabbing stuff. I'm like, you know what? It's probably easier if I just show you it already decorated. So I just took everything out and basically started fresh. I actually probably need to dust that. Oof, hold on. Much better. I actually wiped down all the countertop, but did not do the shelf. So we're good to go now. Have no fear. But these are actually both old Kirkland's items. I'm happy to use especially that because it doesn't really match the rest of my decor in our home. I don't really do a lot of orange anymore, but I feel like it works here with some of the other like pieces that we added. So and I think it looks good in that green cabinet. So yeah, old Kirkland's items. And then I actually found another Hobby Lobby little battery operated pumpkin light. I love that these are on timers. And so I was happy to score that. I was like, oh, it's green. Where could that possibly go? And then here we are. I'm just full of stories today. So this little guy, I was kind of moping around Hobby Lobby, not having any luck. And you know how they have all the displays in the middle that are like fully decorated. Like they spend a lot of time decorating and they're always really pretty. Well, this guy was on like the bottom shelf, tucked way like in the middle of that display, almost like someone hid it in there. And I don't know, I just caught a glimpse of it. I was like, wait a second, is that one of those pumpkins? And it was. I scooped it up so fast. Then I started checking the middle of like all of them and I didn't find anything else. But yeah, I was like, it's my lucky day. I can't believe it. I found a pumpkin. So I did find an orange one. And then my latest is this little green one, but they are so cute. They're so hard to find at Hobby Lobby, which is a bummer because yeah, they're just a lot of fun to decorate. And I love that they're on a timer too. So it's great for somewhere like this where it can just automatically come on in the afternoon and it'll turn off before bedtime. So cute. I'm not going to link this for you, but I just pulled up the listing for that pumpkin because I was so mad still about it. And sure enough, it has 1.5 stars. Do not buy. Small, cute, size too small, not as picture. Yeah, we all got scammed, I suppose. Okay, my friends, I am on my way to pick up the kids and I think I'm going to end my video right here. Definitely wasn't what I was planning to share with you today, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Thumbs up as always if you enjoyed it. We did get quite a bit done. I'm going to take the weekend to rest up, spend some time with the family, and hopefully we will be ready to go Monday morning decorating in the kitchen. I can't wait to share it with you. Oh my goodness. So thank you so much for bearing with me this week. Definitely not how I wanted to start off things, but I hope you will understand. But don't forget to check out the Omnilux link down below in the description box. And I will see you very soon in my next one. Super soon, actually. Bye.